VM service. Okay, 200 go for rare relic. Guardian and maximum 2 elites. So maximum 2 elites means that I probably want the greedy option, which makes me think that maybe I want the rare relic. The slightly annoying thing is that we are kind of forced to a short on floor 4 here. If I go left, it's either floor 6 elite into floor 8 elite, or it's floor 8 elite, but that's the only elite in the act. If I take the shop though, if I take the go into the shop here, yeah, I'm forced to another shop on this floor. Yeah, floor 5, 6, 7, 8. So this node is basically half empty. Hello Baba. Hello the Great Pickle. Hello Mike. So this is slightly annoying. Just because this shop is here, but we can also maybe pretend that this is a question mark and it's going to be an empty node. Yeah, we can just pretend this is like that M0 like a boolean or something. So it's not that bad. And then we get 2 elites, 2 fires, Guardian at the end. Slightly low value considering that the Neo bonus also doesn't really translate to like long-term power. With 100 gold, you buy something in the shop. Especially, yeah, you go to this shop. You basically are always buying something for the early game, unless you high roll like, I don't know, apotheosis or something. Surprise question mark the shop? Yeah, right here. If we go here, that is. I don't even know whether we're going here or not, because rare relic, if I had to take 1 elite with the rare relic, then it's still not that bad. It's like we can take 3 or 4 fights. And then 2 fires still, so Giria, Peace Fight, Shovel can all play. These are not very good. But if we only take 1 elite, then maybe live loss events are more takeable, like Scrub Ooze, Shining Light, and whatever. Now, this is still floor 7, yeah? The problem with the rare relic is that this is still okay. This is floor 8. The problem with taking rare relic is that this is still floor 8. Sometimes you get tricked. Yeah, sometimes you get tricked by thinking, yeah, this is like 1 elite act, and then this elite is like looking late. It's not floor 6, it's not floor 7, but floor 8. How much better is it when we also say that maybe question marks are empty nodes? And then you realize that you go here, your rare relic breaks, you have no potions because you break maybe a 10% potion drop in these fights. I mean, 4 fights you drop 3.6% of the time you miss a potion, but only like half of the potions are useful for early elite. So you can say that you have like a 7% chance that by the time you get here, you get no potion even after taking 4 fights. So yeah, rare relic bricks, it's like 40%. And then you brick on potions, which is like 7%. Which already comes together to like around like 3%. Yeah, and then you enter this fight. You realize that, oh yeah, 1 elite act 1, but I die here. So that's not very nice, yeah, if that is what's happening. Because it is very possible. 3% roughly. Probably lower because you also need your card rewards to be like pretty hot garbage, so probably closer to like 1%. Maybe 1.5. But is the rare relic like so much stronger than this 100 gold as a Neo bonus that we are willing to give up 1 elite and introduce maybe a 1.5% chance that you get like completely destroyed here, instead of just taking this shop and then accepting an empty node, which might not even be an empty node sometimes, because we can, maybe this shop is not card good. Besides that, maybe one potion, we buy a 5 potion. Card rewards are good. We buy 5 potion, and then this fight drops enough gold that this shop is real. It's also possible that that is the case. Also possible that maybe this is a gold event, and then we have maybe enough gold to buy a potion here still. Not that bad. Hello account, hello T-Boy. Can't remember last time I was happy with Relic start. Yeah. It misses like decently often, but the hits are very strong, and percentage is not that low. It's like 60% of the time you are fairly happy. So okay, yeah, 6 not updated, but what the trick is you can tell from the stream title. So at least before I lose a run, like number of streak is clear. Take the gold. And yeah, if I take the gold, I definitely take 2 fights into the question mark. If the question mark is a freaking shop, I cry because we probably still go right side. Shop is very good that I can take this for 6 elite. So 3% of the time we get, we are pretty sad here. But I mean, if you lose all gold for rare relic, then this is also the same. Unless you tell me that rare relic is freaking old coin, and then I fool myself. yeah, just imagine the rare relic is actually old coin, and then we are missing something like very important here because we don't have the old coin. That would be quite sad. Attack on turn 1. Weaken, so even if I put 3 strike here, we still don't kill. Of course, we don't put 3 strike there. So we attack this guy. Do I greet this 2 or not? If I greet this 2, next turn, let's say this guy does not attack. So I have like 1 slime in my deck. And I also draw well, yeah? I draw all of the attacks next turn. Then I kill this with 1 strike. Then I put 9 damage, is 21. So I still need to block 1 turn. I take this 2. If I take this 2, there's a chance I need to take another 2 next turn. But if he debuffs, which is 70% of the time, I probably get out without taking more damage. If he attacks again and I draw 2 defense, which is also 2 out of 3, then I take 0, because turn after he can never attack. Let's not read this 2. Reading this 2 is pretty stupid. Now we just get out. With this draw though, probably we could have blocked this turn. Yeah, we would only take 1 this turn. So -1 because I did not crit. But draw though was also very good. Yeah, I mean, just compare these 2. You can either add a sacrifice to your deck, or you can add a black sweep to your deck. If you want weakness, so which one do you want? Because the flag is definitely not added over leg sweep, yeah, and I see that this says 2 and this says 1. Interesting. Also, we are fighting the Guardian, so the leg sweep is also quite strong there. For 1 deflect, yeah, you could, but I have picked deflect into upgrade deflect Act 1 off stream like before. A couple of times in fact, and it performs pretty nicely. Salvage Plus? No, Salvage Plus is 9 damage too weak. This fight 0 damage is clear. Ocean, not a very good one, but whatever. Yeah. Wait, please. I was just talking about it for 1 floor, like please don't give me like this screen every single floor. No, that would be quite bad. Yeah, if I actually see this every single floor, that's quite bad, yeah? Hello, Prime the Win. Your option was 100 gold over... I don't remember what the first option was. But 100 gold, lose all gold for Rare Relic and Boss Squad. A20H is fine, works well with the 2 cost lag sweep. Okay, remove. Yeah, I could have taken the gold maybe, but remove we can take, and even into the Guardian after leg sweep pick, I remove a defense. And also just nothing to remove, but the path is only 2 elites and it's the Guardian at the end, so we should take this. This is not strong enough for me to go left, of course, because yeah, first of all, we don't use our Neo bonus at all, and secondly, our deck is not developed, and this is not a damage potion. Just remove a defense. Okay, move on, guys. And upgrade Apotheosis here, and then we accept this as an anti-node. Yeah, I mean, I don't even need to look at the other things in the shop. I see Apotheosis, I click it. Move on. PH0, no, we need to not die. First of all, we need to not die early game. Guardian is dead, yeah. Number 1, Guardian is dead. Number 2, Lagavulin is completely done. But the Knob is still there, and our deck right now is not good against the Knob. But we have the draw potion to mitigate. Sentry is slightly annoying, but much better than usual when you have like all green cards. Example better than Hand of Greed? Yeah, who knows? Nobody knows, guys. Maybe with the Hand of Greed go, we can buy something else here. With Apotheosis, we can definitely read HP here. And yes, I would play it. Oh wait, is dead now? Wait, what? Wait, how can we kill the Jawworm like that with a deck that doesn't really have any damage? No, what a freaking mystery, guys. How could that happen? Blade Dance over Quick Slash here. We have the draw potion against the Knob. And it opens up, of course, several synergies, like Relic Synergy, Accuracy now also solves damage for the whole run. Sentries. Potion chance at the moment is 30. We do bottom deck 1 card at the moment. I do think I want to draw pot in this fight at some point. Don't know when. Hello, Abjit. Yeah, 100 going to Apotheosis first shop. That's what this run is. Draw pot right now, if I draw pot into Agony, I overdraw unless I play a card. I don't hate using draw pot this turn because the Survivor is currently in my hand. And using the leg sweep to block +3 next turn actually does not make a lot of sense because I want to kill a sentry. Yeah, at the moment I'm not using my energy well this turn, and I do want to use a draw pot at some point in this fight first cycle, either this turn or next turn, because otherwise I shuffle out 4 cards. So let's use it now. 1 out of 3 we get Apotheosis, we're happy, otherwise we're slightly sad. But I neutralize first, I don't want to redraw Agony. And I also don't want to miss the 4 Agony damage or 6 Agony damage first cycle. If I draw into Apotheosis, I miss 1 damage, but that's fine. Okay, cringe. That's very cringe, actually. Was it Apple Hong? No, this was 100 gold into instantly buying Apple first shot. So we know that next turn we take 10 unless I play deck sweep on the right one and to somehow kill the left one, which does not happen. Worst possible draw next turn would be... Is draw the hurt? I mean, it's -10, but whatever. I'm gonna handle with sucks. I mean, yeah, it doesn't, it's not like harmful or anything, but definitely overrated as a floor 0 card. And I would definitely say that you do not want to buy Hand of Greed in your first shop unless there are very strong tails for it. But yeah, worst possible draw next turn is bottom deck red decks. Even then, we still have 30 damage. Holy crap, 30 damage. If we bottom deck Apotheosis, instead we have 32. Okay, so we have 30 damage next turn guarantee, which means the next turn we only take so much damage. So we play 1 strike here, and this thing is already dead. And now I can spend 2 energy doing something else. We can either do Survivor Strike or we can try to leg sweep, strip artifact. And full block this turn. So I pay... Yeah, basically I pay 6 damage in order to strip artifact. But I do have leg sweep plus in the redraw, and I do have the neutralize plus in the redraw as well. And if you say that Apotheosis upgrade, every single card upgraded means that damage in the redraw is not so bad. I can see trying to read the HP here because 6 damage is also like, yeah, whatever. Probably shoot this guy because this guy is a 6 HP lower, so we probably kill this guy second. And we know that this guy is always dead next turn, yeah, so no point like wasting the weakness on that. Yeah, the nice thing about Apotheosis is also yeah, I rest here, no problem. Oh, I rest here again, yeah, okay, no problem. Very cool, guys. If we low roll draw, we just rest every single fire, and we are still okay. Yeah, let's sweep this sentry, and then next time we take 10. We know that we take 10. Normally sentry side, I would say taking 15 is a good fight. If we get away with taking roughly 15 here, I'm fine with it. Oh yeah, interesting. I mean, we know that we still have a kill, yeah, but that's slightly annoying, I have to say. Because next turn we have to spend 1 energy on the apple. But yeah, we already know that we have a kill, so we just kill it. No matter what the draw though is, we have a kill here next this turn. That's minus 10. And yeah, we strip artifact, so now next turn we block we block 3. If we draw 1 defense, we block only 2, but that's fine. And yes, I definitely do that and still hit this guy. Well, we block full 3. So minus 17 so far. If I don't take another hit, then this fight is still fine. Oh, this draw is so disgusting, guys. Oh, this draw is so disgusting. Hopefully we draw the defense next turn. Otherwise, I'm going to be like slightly upset. But I think you see the artifact sweep here plays fully, yeah. Okay, at least we draw the defense. So it's still only minus 17. We have not managed to kill this guy when we should actually come very close to doing that. But minus 17 is fine. It ends up being minus 17, 1 potion use. That's slightly below average, but it's still acceptable. After image, yeah, I take that. Unless you tell me to slide for the knob. Should we be scared for the knob or what? No. Yeah, Acro. Is Acro too greedy, or do I need to buy this garbage quick slash so that we don't get owned by the knob? Acro card, yeah, what about the quick slash card? Yes, I know, quick slash card and whatnot, but what about the quick slash card? Because right now, I see that we have very strong... Basically, our block late game is half solved at this point. Permanent weak chain. After image, everything upgraded. So our block, even for the like end of Act 3 is already half solved, yeah. First question mark? First shop question mark? No, we go to 2 shops. We know that if we go this way, we go to 2 shops, but we go there anyway because the path, the other path just suck. Okay, how's our knob damage? Assuming, let's say I take the Acro and we bottom deck the Apotheosis. Upgrade potion is only 12 damage at the moment. So we have, right here is 18, Assuming acro is also bottom deck, so acro apple bottom deck, we have exactly this and nothing more. 30, 54, 54, 62, 62, 65. Dog is going to be good, we have up damage, so turn 3 we are still okay. But the dog might have like 25 HP left. With this it has 19. Everything upgraded, but 19 that 2 strike doesn't kill. And that's already assuming we use Dude Pot on the Blade Dance. Which also makes the dog angrier, yeah. What happens in bottom deck apple? Yeah, bad things happen. We take 2 hits from the knob. 1 hit we don't die. We definitely do not die for 1 big hit because the knob is weakened. And we have bonus block from this. But 2 hits from this is annoying. Yes, I'm cringing out, guys. I am cringing out. You cannot stop me. Apotheosis relic. Oh, really? That's the apple relic right there, guys. And yes, we are resting, probably still. I do not mind resting at least once. Upgrades are not worth nearly as much anyway. Now we can take apple, yeah, after the quick slash. Any apple now we can take, yes, right this one. Yeah, like that one, like that one. I mean, I don't want 2 acro into the potential knock anyway, and 2 acros before I see tactician or actual energy boss relic, then it's not even that good. I'm going acro grid, yeah. Yeah, okay, now we finish this fight 0 damage. Cool. No, really, this is a 0 damage fight. I'm not kidding, this is a 0 damage fight. If we take more than 0, it means that we low roll. Plain and simple. If we actually take more than 0 damage in this fight, we low roll. Yeah, good rest as always. But it's fine. We're bringing full HP in here. We still rest for like 8 HP into Act 2, yeah? We rested for what? 34. And 34 translates to still, yeah, 8 HP into Act 2. That's not terrible. If we open now, we take damage. So let's open next turn. Rest for the Adventure Laga, right here. I actually fought the Adventure Laga on Silent the other day with like Sadistic Nature stat. I have Sadistic Nature plus 2 potions, Bouncing Flash plus, and a Smooth Stone. So I fought it and it still almost died. So probably not recommended to do that very often. Right, yeah, just Agony and open. I don't want to redraw Agony, or do I? Probably not, right? With Acro maybe. With Acro maybe redrawing Agony is fine. You know, damage is completely fine here. It's just that if we redraw this Agony, like, don't I have a higher chance of just taking damage? Because next turn if I draw Quick Splash, yeah, I still draw like, I still have to draw 1 of these cards turn after, and then I have 4 other cards blind. I need to draw like at least 1 defense. Which character is my favorite? Yeah, right here. Is our damage fine or not? Because normally you say the apotheosis damage is this one is solved, but we are basically playing strikes here because after debuffs, you can still play, but our Blade Dance is going to be 8 damage and then strike is going to be 7, so it's not nearly as strong as the usual Apo fight. You can block very long because it's weakened forever, and we have after image. But honestly, Agony redraws also 2 blocks, so how bad is this really with the after image? Maybe it's fine, right, to leave both Agonies here. Yeah, fine. It's like these are 2 blocks, defense is 9 blocks, so that's already 11. We have 2 more energy, so that's 13. We take like 2. Yeah, just leave these in. Fine. Also make sure that nothing goes wrong damage wise if these are in my deck. Oh really? Okay, that's pretty ugly, yeah? It's still weakened forever, so we don't take that much, but hopefully we draw like one defense next turn at least. At least Flower Energy lines up with the thing. Yeah, okay, one defense. Oh, I was slightly afraid, guys. I was actually slightly afraid, but now it's fine. Check 0. We have another Agony coming. Which is apparently bottom deck. That's fine. But yeah, I mean, I said it, yeah? If we take more than 0 in this fight, it's a low roll. Yeah, if we take more than 0 in this fight, it's a low roll. And you see how much damage we are taking here. Yeah, 0. We even have the luxury to set up the flower when after being debuffed. If only we have hand of grid, guys. Otherwise, we cannot kill this. We have no damage. If only. If only, guys. Yeah, save flower. 0 damage. Valid plans, yeah. Sure, right? Because that is an upgrade and it also guarantees a late game. OR attack first AoE. If we do not take this OR attack, I will tell you that we do have some small problems against potentially Gremlin Leader in Act 2. But quite small, because even if Leader buffs at twice with upgraded deck and perma weakness, we can still block her. We take this Valid plans. Yeah, transformer card. Like you can take the upgrade on Valid plans here and then upgrade quick slash afterwards. But taking the upgrade in this event definitely has lower value with the Apo in the deck. And any card we transform into is half upgraded. Remove, yeah, okay, remove is the greediest slide, but I probably don't do that. Let's transform a strike into like, I don't know, alchemize or something. Okay, that is not quite alchemized. It does quote unquote solve our damage. So we were just saying, yeah, Gremlin Leader. We were literally just saying that Gremlin Leader can be a problem. Okay, yeah, Gremlin Leader is dead, guys. After a few turns. It's fine. This card deals quite a bit of damage in late game still, so it's not that bad. And we do have this to cover for early game. Take the fight, yeah, because every card we see in here is half upgraded. We can also take this for life loss defense, but I'm not too interested. Slightly annoying fight. Quick slash, if only quick slash is green, we can kill this. Not. This is one less block. No, this is 2 less block, but a lot more damage. I take this damage. Maybe there was a consideration to quick slash this guy so that I can double block, but it's not even that much. It's 9 damage, and we rested. We have 4 HP. Wouldn't kill it 2 rounds? Probably can. Actually, I probably can. Because of very bubbles, but yeah, whatever. Minus whatever the crap that was. How much was that? It's like I don't play a defense, yeah? So I block for 1 for. Wait, how much did he even block by? Okay, whatever. If he block like 10, then I take 2, so I take minus bonus 7. But yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. We rested for this, yes. It's full block? Yeah, it's probably just full block. Probably just full block, but doesn't matter. It can spill around a bit. It's like only 2 HP to the next side. We can pretend that we got taxed by the Guardian. Yeah, that's what happened, guys. We got taxed by the Guardian. The same flower. accuracy for our one blade dance. Now here's the thing, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. We already have 4 powers in the deck. And now you want to add a 5th one that only works with 1 card. Interesting. We don't even need it in until I don't even know when that this accuracy will play, because we don't actually have a real terror in our deck. So after turn 1 is dealing what? 1 energy, deal like 16. If it comes before the R4. If it comes after R4 is 24. But it also needs to come before the Blade Dance, otherwise it's useless. And we already have 1,000 cuts. That's not even that's not even a meme. We already have 1,000 cuts to scale Blade Dance damage for the boss fights. Yeah, just take it later. And on the other hand, there's like maybe a prepare blur here. Yes, blur, disgusting, but pickable. Blur is actually pickable here and it's disgusting. If I had 2 AoE, yeah, it was a -1 card, but after Apo is a positive card. And it also enables us to pick up something like maybe a kite if we are forced into a garbage kite. So I can see it, the prepared. And then did we buy Apple? Yes, we bought Apple. First shop, in the first shop. On Neo bonus was on a go. Does blow you suck? Yeah, you say 5 block. You want to add a defense to your deck? Yeah, here it is. Because normally I see that we try to remove 1 defense and now you want to add a defense. Interesting. So yeah, take prepare, yeah. Fine. Also with the prepare, eventually going to be green with acro. With Apple, partition reflex may be already pickable with the Violet Plants. Do you reckon if upgraded? No, the upgrade in here is definitely Violet Plants because Fusion Hammer is an instant pick. If Fusion Hammer is picked over almost everything here, like I don't know whether it's pickable over Pyramid, but it's extremely high up the list. And if I have Fusion Hammer, then of course I want Violet Plants plus. Okay, there are 1,000 cuts. Next time we can get slightly on. Because weakness runs out and we have no guarantee block. But this is, if we take damage, this is the only turn and we don't take damage. So the Guardian has his chances, but now it's gone. Hello Byron. Yeah, we can play 1,000 cards into leg sweep, that's full block. And even play this. Oh yeah, it's weakened for the whole fight, and now damage is also so. So we just pretend that we took 9 damage against the Guardian and move on. But yeah, it's only like 2 HP into the next axe, it's not that bad. -2. I don't know why I would hold this. How often do we win from this spot? Already very boss relic dependent. You can, because first of all we don't have Forgotten Outer protection. And secondly our deck is actually not that good into Act 2 elites right now. So a couple of things that can go wrong is that we break on our boss relics. We are forced to go into an Act 2 elite very early on with a very difficult path and maybe several advanced hallways forced. And afterwards, Forgotten Outer in question marks or something. Things can still go very wrong from this point because the relics are not, they are good, they are fine. But they don't give us output when we break our draws. And our next front load damage is actually not so high. Oh, like, oh yeah, only because Forgotten Auto exists. If Forgotten Auto doesn't exist, I think we're okay, because we can also just brute force to an elite with HP and maybe some potions, and then we rest in the fire, and then we're okay. But I mean, this fight is already over, so let's just move on. Eldoran Wing Galaxy Red? No, I bought into the shop. It's 100 go into instant click out for first shop over, I don't know. There was like a Vajra and there was some like other nonsense, but I didn't even see them. Before I saw the relics, I already clicked Apple and then move on. And yeah, I can play neutralize. I mean, it's very clear we take 0 in this fight, so not much to think about besides like, setting up the flower for next act. Master Ectoplasm Ring Serpent? Yeah, that's an instant ectoplasm for me. It's not even close. Yeah, that's an instant ectoplasm in this spot. That's extremely clear. But for this, no need. Wait, really? What do you mean really? It's free energy for until you go into the second shop. Like why do you want value later when we already have all the value we need later into in our deck? It's like literally that simple. Huh. Oh, these are some cards. It's actually not that clear, yeah, because you might think that it's like we have Violet Plains red form, and then with the Apple, even with Fusion Hammer, this red form is still green. But the thing is that, don't you see that our defense is already very good? First of all, and then there's the potential for like Nightmare after image. Maybe Nightmare can solve damage later. Nightmare is also Nightmare plus. And Nightmare opens up some potential like Nightmare Gamble later for like Instant Infinite, Nightmare even Acro. And Nightmare also goes to Violet Plains. On the other hand, there's also Adrenaline, which draws you faster into Apotheosis, and then with 1,000 cards, even if you draw it after the Apo, it still converts into like a lot of output. This thing is actually pretty close, simply because our deck is lacking front load damage. If our deck is better damage than what we currently have, then it's a very easy red form. And the making die less in Act 2, do they? Yeah, which one? That's the thing, which one? Because do you really think that this red form minus is making us die less in Act 2? With the deck that we currently have. And then that's the problem, yeah, because our deck right now does not actually work well with red form. That's just the problem. Because Adrenaline is very positive in this spot, and we also say that we do not need the red formula to block later. Okay, the red form will be very useful in Slaver's fight, but only if we draw a turn 1. But if we draw Adrenaline on turn 1 with back marbles, we also probably have a kill on the Slaver, which might even be the better thing. Because after, let's say you play red form on turn 1 with a deck like this, unavoided, yeah, you draw red form before the Apple, you play turn 1. Turn 2, you still cannot kill anything because yeah, your damage is complete crap, and you waste your back marble turn to play the red form. And now what? Turn 3 we are vulnerable. and red form runs out, you still haven't killed any slaver. That's the thing. Like normally this is a very easy red form, but without current deck, it's not so clear. I think adrenaline is better in this spot. We will suffer from this adrenaline pick over red form if we do it, which we probably do. But we will suffer from this pick in back form. I do not think we suffered like so hard before that, unless we literally do not see a champ solution. But even then, I mean, perma weakness, apotheosis, well, plan plus, I think we can just block the champ execute. Like, block normally, I mean. So just in case that we don't actually see good damage, I would take this adrenaline. Is it normally clear? Adrenaline is so good? Yeah, with violet plans and apotheosis, you instantly pick this red form most of the time. yeah, with the apotheosis and violet plans plus already in your deck, you just click this red form. Alchemize? No, I already click Alchemize. If I see Alchemize here, I don't even think. Alchemize is by far the best card I can see here once again, so I just click it if I see it. But yeah, we take a adrenaline. Deck spot versus Thorns, I don't mind the deck spot too much. Thorn spot is basically for the burst. Against the burst, we have weakness, we have like 1000 cards, we have blade dance without one. We do not need this against the burst. Maybe for move stabbing, but deck spot for move stabbing is also fine. I take the deck spot to maybe just even save like 4-6 HP against Avocado turn 1 or something. And yeah, this dual port definitely capped. Yeah, we already have a dual port for endgame. Especially now that we turn down the red form that we might not see again. Yeah, this potion just strong. Or later, even for Act 2 boss, sometimes we can do 1000 cuts. If we say we are facing Collector or Nasty Automaton fight. Well, you asked about the Ectoplasm. Here's an Astrolabe that competes with it. But the otherwise is an Ectoplasm. Astrolabe is good, yeah. It's not bad in this spot. Not quite P-Box. P-Box is way better, of course, with the Apotheosis. But Astrolabe is not that bad. Especially when we just pick a freaking Adrenaline. So turn 1 we have energy with this. On the Adrenaline turn we also have energy. And Astrolabe gives us 3 upgraded cards that is good even before we draw into Apotheosis. So in a sense it also like helps your draw quite a bit. Yeah, on the other hand we can take Ectoplasm. 189 gold. We cannot kill the Thief turn 1. So if we see the Thief, basically we say goodbye to our gold. And we can buy probably like 1 potion in the Act 4 shop. And that's about it. We are stuck with 4 strikes, but that's fine. 4 strikes with like Apo plus, with Apo and with like Acro plus and whatever card draw that we can see. Backflip plus with Twig. It's very playable. I'm just thinking whether it's actually better than Astrolabe or not, because Ectoplasm is not the worst here. That's damage, yeah. Well, attack bites, yeah. If I have Ectoplasm, then yes, of course I click the bites. Even, especially when they are bite pluses with the Apotheosis. Dex damage, yeah, this dex damage is weird. Weird in the sense that it's like 1000 cuts. I think it's Ectoplasm. Like Ectoplasm also allows us to play the 1000 cuts earlier, easier when we draw into it, and this might actually be a pretty big part of our damage in this run, like with the current deck. Yeah. I know. You click your red form last floor, and now you Astrolabe into like a second red form Nightmare Adrenaline or something like that. Okay, very scared bull stabbing. Yeah, we have potions though. I think we can block bull stabbing for normally. I would say normally, you think that your bull stabbing you need to end it by like 7 times 5. Don't you think that we can block 30 damage? It's like 5 times 6. How difficult is it to block 5 times 6 with this deck? Yeah, because if we can block 5 times 6, suddenly our turn count goes from like 4 to 7, you know. And we need like half the damage as normal. And I think we can block 5 times 6. Not too difficult. On 3 energy? Yeah, on 3 energy. It's not 3 energy, it's 3.3 energy. We have up damage, everything is green. We have Gauntlet Plan Plus, it's weakened forever. How difficult is it? But I mean, I take Ecto. And we move on. Let's find some elites. With ectoplasm, value of the fights goes slightly down because we don't get gold. But looking for potion value goes up because we don't have a lot of freedom to buy potions later on as we normally do. Also goes up because we want to see more Cutthroat to go this apotheosis when we have ectoplasm. And question marks, some question marks are also extremely cringe. Yeah? Cleric, complete utter garbage. Forgotten Outer we don't have solution for. Vagrant is okay, I guess. We spend half our gold to buy a random relic. And already so with what? Yeah, no, with what? I mean, yes, we can probably block execute, but the fight doesn't end right there, you know. If you block execute and the champ's on like 160, yeah, if you block execute and champ's on 160, and then what? No, and then what? Because eventually the champ outscales you. Advanced soul way though? Do I want advanced soul way? Because if I just take some question marks, I don't even see advanced soul way. Or I go double question mark here, and then depending on what these are, I can even go to the shop to spend my gold. And then go here, elite, go here, elite, go here, elite. Fire is not that good with apotheosis, but there are some upgrades we do not mind making. Like for example, 1000 cuts upgrade. And then afterwards maybe acro or prepare upgrade. And of course the rest with Regal Pillow is decent consideration. Yeah, with 2 potions already in the bell, I'm also not that interested in like advanced always, right? At least not so early on when we are going into like 3 elites. Yeah, just take these as the advanced always. If we do not need this fire, which sometimes if we actually do very well here and until here, we do not need this fire at all. Then we can also just go to the fire to compensate. Because the fire is not a better note than a question mark. If we do not need the upgrade, and most upgrades are at the moment half empty. Let's just go here and don't force myself to advance away too early. Okay, not quite the tips, that's good. I do not mind using the deck spot, but if we don't need to, then I would. Because the deck spot is still very useful for any fight that's blockable. Like yeah, both stabbing missile is blockable. Gremlin Leader is also blockable. Hello, Ma. Ectoplasm should be offered as an actual boss relic option, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be stronger than like Fusion Hammer, like Reaper most of the time, so I don't know about like, it being OP. Would be very strong though, would be very strong. If I do not use deck spot, I am not holding anything. Next turn is not weakened, and I am frail. Apple is not down yet. I don't use the deck spot. It's not a big hit in several hands that we don't even take damage here. Don't know whether this is one of them, but I can see probably Apple Acro and not even playing after image yet. And hopefully we draw to leg sweep, and next time we can play the after image. If not, then we draw into 2 defense plus and we block, we take 2. That's good. Now we just play this fight very slow with the wallet press. Still frail, yeah? So playing 1000 cards right now costs me HP, so let's not do that. And next I have 5 energy. Okay, 0 damage avocado, quite good. From here, we definitely take 0 damage. So we try to set up the flower again for the next fight. But yeah, I mean, of course, with like no guarantee output relics, and now we have an ectoplasm. We do need to be careful in this one. I think you need to be careful in this one, even with the start we had in Act 1. If I play this, it dies, and I want to kill the next turn, so let's not play the shift. Imagine drinking a potion. It's true. Piercing will, yeah, that's our damage. That's the damage that we definitely need, guys. Eviscerate, Addition, Footwork, Backflip. This library is spicy. Because Tactician is going to be Tactician Plus, but we also have the Ectoplasm Energy. At the moment, only really works with Acro. I would not say that it works with the Prepared, because we already have 4 base energy. And we don't have that much positive draw for the... Basically, yeah, Prepare is like -1 card in your hand, and then you get +2 energy. You have 4 cards in hand to use 6 energy with. If you have Violet Plans as well, then 6 cards, 6 energy is fine. But otherwise, it's not playing. Addition isn't going on the pop so hard with Acro. If we see a second Acro, it will. Like we have Violet Plans and then it's 2 Acro plus a Tactician plus. It will still play. At the moment, we don't have the second one though. So I do not think I take this Tactician. Because right now, this is not the spot where we want to make speculative picks. We do not need to speculate for later. We are already like strong enough. If we live long enough in this one, we will be strong enough. So the candidates would be Eviscerate, which is very real damage, Backflip, which is card draw, or Footwork, which actually solves defensive scaling completely for this run. If you take the Footwork right here, you no longer need any more defense for later. Like after image with Footwork, basically is +4 dexterity for defense. So this block 12 each. Yeah, this block for 12 each, and you have perma weakness. You have already a piercing wheel for strength reset against a awakened one, against the time eater, and fully block or later cycle of the heart. But again, it is another power to set up, and we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 of those at the moment. I do not want another one. And we also don't need this half of the time. So Backflip, the 4th card draw energy with the Ectoplasm very valuable, but I think this is just a clear victory, especially with the Prepare as well. Or is the Blade Dance consideration with after image and 1000 cards? Yeah, because you also need to draw into these and need to pay 3 energy to play them before the Blade Dance is strong. On the other hand, the Eviscerate doesn't need so much to actually deal a very high amount of damage. I mean, okay, you can also say the second Blade Dance opens up the accuracy pick, but okay, we want another power. Not at the moment, right? Not before I see more draw. I think it's Eviscerate. It's also a good draw on turn 1 with the Bag of Marbles, and we do set this thing up in order to 2. So we gain like 5 energy turn 1. And the Eviscerate can even be played for full price. And we know that we also pick a second Acro in this pot. Gamble definitely is take. Yeah, Gamble is definitely taken. So I take this. Probably, I don't know whether Sneaky Strike would be better than this or not. But this is good enough. And yeah, we still go here. You can upgrade all base cards to make your turn 1 stronger but makes the Apo slightly worse. Or you can remove a card with Ectoplasm that we are limited on removes. 8 upgrade is still an extremely high output change for early portions of Act 2. Because it just makes your strikes deal real damage on turn 1 now. You draw your strikes. You draw your science on 1 suddenly now they deal 13 each. And you need 4 strikes to kill a slaver. Remove is definitely greedier because yeah, Ectoplasm, you don't really get removes after this. Especially now that we know the Astrolabe is gone, yeah? Like you cannot do Ectoplasm into Astrolabe with your strikes. Because defense can be kept. Defense plus is for the endgame actually good cards, but Strike plus is still eventually going to be garbage. I mean, I still take the upgrade. I still take the upgrade, Apo or not. And we can go to the shop, we can also not go to the shop. Going to the shop right now basically says, yeah, Act 4 shop empty. Because if we go to the shop, we probably spend all our gold. It does make the potential tips in here no problem. This is still easy hallway fight. So if we go to the shop in here, we spend all our gold. Right here's the tip, 25% of the time. We don't care. Otherwise, we go here, see the tips, 25%, we cry. Plain and simple. We only have like half an Angry Potion, so I don't mind going here that much. Mainly making your Act 4 shop, that is just it just means that you cannot buy potions. That's about it. I don't mind going here to prevent a 25% chance low roll, because we still have enough gold to buy exactly a relic. A strong one like maybe a Frozen Eye or something similar. Orrery, yeah, of course Orrery with the I think even Pallet is fine too. Was Pallet in the first shop? I don't even remember. But whatever, we go here. And we don't buy this then. Yeah, you know what I buy here, guys. If you have watched me enough, you know what I buy here. Let's move on. Yeah. Now we have Secret Technique for our Apotheosis that can also be upgraded, which is exceptional. And yeah, we have Apo in our hand right now, so let's play Apo. Maybe wrong order because we have drawn 2,000 cards, but whatever. So yeah, now we have 3 gold, so no more shops, but it's fine. Yeah, no more shop, but it's fine. If we can kill this turn, we would like to. Maybe possible, depending. Yeah, it's already a kill, right? It's 27, 18, 45. Would I have taken the shop after tips? Probably not. If I already see tips first fight, then I would maybe save this goal for Act 4. Because if you cannot even buy a relic, then immediate power you don't gain so much in Act 2. Because of the 2 potions you already have in the belt. And I don't really care about removing a card. Removing a card now, removing a card way later, it doesn't make a difference to me. So I would save my gold for Act 4 shot to maybe sometimes buy a potion. Because we still have enough gold, even after the tips, still the gold from us to buy maybe a full ghost pot if we see it ever. Do I bottle Secret Tech or Apple? Secret Tech is going to be green, so I probably will bottle that. Yeah, still secret tech is going to be green. I probably bought that. And at least until I have a better secret technique target. Because yeah, I guess it also depends on the state of the deck. It is close. So O attack is possible to take. Not very good after the wallet plans, and we already say that we have some AoE from this, but still a very good draw on turn 1, yeah. The O attack. On the other hand, we also take the deflect. Not exactly super good before we see the second acro. After we see the second acro, it's going to play. O attack will be a curse later. With the wallet plans, it's actually going to be completely unplayable. With the ectoplasm, do we really want to add more unplayable cards to our deck? How do elite fight? When do we need this O attack? Just levels, right? I don't think we need it that much for the leader fight. 1000 cards is enough for the leader. We have piercing will that can hold. It's just a slaver, so are we really scared of slaver? From 64 HP, there's no way we die from 64, yeah? And afterwards we have Regal Pillow Rest. I don't think I take it. It's also not completely useless against the champ. What about the deflect though? No, really. What about the deflect? This deflect is a real consideration. We are definitely not in Snecko. But on slaver with marbles, yeah. What if we don't draw any attacks? what if we don't draw any attacks? Not very likely, because we also just ended like eviscerated and whatever, but possible. We do have 5 energy turn 1 with the marbles though, so it's pretty likely that we can kill, and of course we can always potion to bail out. If we take 40 damage in here, whatever, we really go pillow dress, no problem. Good as new. I don't mind the deflect. I think deflect is good. Deflect is going to be very good later. The moment we see more card draw and we pick any backflip, any acro over skip. It's going to be good against the champ if we actually need to block more than one execute, which right now can be the case. Effect is a bit underwhelming compared to base defense before Apple. No, it's still fine. If you use more card draw, at the moment, not that good. The moment you see more card draw is going to play. So it's like, it's not a real speculative pick because we also have something like 1000 cards in the deck. But we also have a deck spot. It's not that clear. I mean, if I'm not running into like 3 elites in a row, I would already have this deflect. It's just that I don't actually think this card plays in the elite fights. And that's a small problem. Yeah, that's actually a small problem. That the deflect doesn't play at all in the elite fights when we want it to. So maybe I can skip because it's a common. First of all, it's a common, but it's a common that's not like compulsory to have. Like maybe Fishing Wheel or you say like Acro Endgame. It's not that even that urgent for the champ fight because against the champ we can also just use a deck spot. And maybe even loop, I don't know, loop 1000 cards, loop after damage, and then we can win the fight like that. So just skip. Upgrade Secret Technique. Definitely the upgrade in this board, right? Maybe not. Maybe we can upgrade Technique later. I don't think Technique upgrade plays super well for the elite, except Gremlin Leader. Because then we can Technique the Blade Dance against with the 1000 cards in play and it kills all the Gremlins. For the very first deck cycle, a stronger upgrade would definitely be something like 1000 cards, Acro or Prepared. So what would I like to make? Because we can, with the Regal Pillow, we can definitely make at least one more upgrade. And that can be Secret Technique at the end of this side. Before the champ fight, I want Technique upgrade. But I don't care about it before the champ fight. This is actually 1000 cards, right? Yeah, this is actually 1000 cards, right? Especially with the... Yeah, we especially after skipping all attack. Yeah, especially after skilling all attack. Upgrade my 1000 cuts. Oh, she attacks turn one. What a fool. Yeah, she really attacks turn one. What a fool. When she attacks turn one, we are probably fine. We just take Nick for Apple right here. Play the Apple. Strike kill this. Double Agony kill this. We have 3 energy left, so we can leg sweep, neutralize her, and take 0. Probably we draw into the power soon, no? Yeah, like 1000 cuts plus. No valid plans. But yeah, Adrenaline still in here, Echo still in here. It should not be that bad. And I mean, she doesn't have strength and she's still weakened, so it's only like 12 damage if she attacks. Okay, she will attack next turn, but at least we have very strong turn next turn. I mean, she doesn't always attack though because of 1000 cuts. We have a very strong turn this turn and the fight over soon. As soon as I mean we can even kill her this turn. We don't want to kill her this turn, we want to kill her 2 turns from now. And yeah, I mean, I'm not unhappy about the Eviscerate performance, I have to tell you. Really not unhappy about the Eviscerate. So we need to make sure that she doesn't accidentally die unless we really want to kill her. But guaranteed lethal is already in our hand. But there's no risk, and we can full block this easily. Next turn she dies. Yeah, next turn she just dies to the strike. Though a lot more scarier first land she actually was. I mean, no. The moment I see that she attacks turn on, I know that the fight is done. Oh yeah, 0 damage and 1000 cuts left it from the boot. Oh, finally. Predator plus is a good draw on turn 1. It does retain utility later because it draws positive. And we have 5 energy sometimes already. We can even have 6 energy after this side. I don't mind, yeah, it is damage. It's a very strong draw on turn 1. And that's honestly most of the things we care about. Frachet is better way later in this run. Like, way later. And yeah, we don't take next spot, and there's also no reason to go here now. So let's take the fire, right? If we go to the fire is to upgrade like secret technique, and then we upgrade again, maybe prepare acro, adrenaline. I would just like to see a second echo here or something, or piercing wheel. And we're still healthy enough. 64. We don't die this side, and then we go pedo rest plus 34. Then we continue. And of course, we don't want to go to the left side. Yeah? Double shot with ectoplasm. A snack plant. Hopefully it doesn't hurt too much. If we draw onto like weakness or will, which we do. That's good. So just 1000 cuts will defend, yeah? And it's full block. Yeah, okay, this is fine. We take 0. And I don't care about technique redraw. We can save the technique here, but I don't really care too much about it. The boot. We do not want to kill it now, but again, there's like no risk from here. The risk is sometimes maybe it dies to 1000 cast damage. That's the actual risk, but we only need to block 1 turn, so it probably is not that good. Yeah, it's probably not that weak when the move stopping. Yeah, it's not. So next time we kill it, yeah. No, not move stopping, but yeah, reflex. Reflex plus, we stick with technique, we prepare with acro, with well plans. A brick on turn 1. But this reflex instantly makes card gamble go from like very good to completely insane. And we have several things that make it that can make it not brick. I think it's reflex. The other choice is skip. I don't think we care about the dagger spray, especially after passing the OR attack. And reflex, yeah, I still do. Chaku. Nunchaku. That's not very clear because this relic will play. It's just do we need what it's doing or not? It doesn't play here. It will probably play here, and it will play in this fight. But this is very, very keyable. Take the key just for let's set up? No, take the key so that my accurate relic is actually potentially better, because ectoplasm also means that my late game is a little bit worse than before. Even when our deck is like this, we are not like in the clear yet, yeah, because the relics do not give us additional output for the long fights besides the energy. Just a bit of energy. But I can keep it. Okay, there reflex. Yeah, probably just technical apple and then move on. Weaken. You can deal a lot of damage here, but I take 1 wound. I mean, I can also just do quick slash and strike instead of eviscerate. Our whole deck is winning, still weaken next turn now, so I don't think we need to take damage here. Yeah, I don't think we actually need to take damage here though. Let's defend eviscerate. If we bottom deck Lex Field next turn, then there's a problem. Let's actually do this. So no valid plans to hold this fishing wheel for next turn, yeah, which means that we will take a hit because it's going to be like 5 times fall. Not that big though, depending on what we draw. We have no wounds. But yeah, we did not draw defense unfortunately, so we take a hit, 4 damage. We want to kill it 2 turns from now. That is just thing up. From here we definitely don't lose HP. From here we definitely don't lose HP. Next turn is not the multi-hit, so we just do this to full block turn after we predator it dies. Flowers on 2. So 4 damage? Yeah, 4 damage. It's 6 damage. We took 6 damage, Kuro. You forget. Unavoidable 2 damage at the start of this act right here. Predator strike, huh? So it just lasts. We don't need to strike. Reserve Insight. Okay, now that's a good one. Gameless Brew we definitely take. Gameless Brew is an endgame potion, and sure. Yeah, sure. Shuriken would be awesome. Shuriken would be okay because it does give me a mean to scale my damage, but I would prefer a better cut over a better relic in this spot. Endless rule over next, yeah. Because now we even have like double after image now. We don't need the next spot for even way later. Let's upgrade. Now I guess I can see upgrading technique in case we need to rest, but with preserve insect we don't really need to rest unless this is exactly forgotten after. Yeah, this is upgrade the technique in case something very wrong happens and we need to rest last file. What? This piece of crap. Okay, this is not plaque. I mean, it's whatever. We can never buy anything in here anyway, so we don't really care so much. But still annoying to get an entry node. I don't know about you, but I like the 1000 cuts. No, really, I don't know about you, but I like this 1000 cuts, guys. Come back for yeah, again, fun load relic that we don't really need, but second reflex is definitely not. Unfortunately, we have not seen the second acro or any backflip besides the library. So this arm maneuver is still not pickable. I would take a tactician though, but arm maneuver is not good enough. So this is a skip, yeah. We don't need dodge and roll, we definitely don't want a second reflex with our gamble or something similar, and arm maneuver doesn't play. 66 damage, interesting. No, really interesting here. We are in actual and we are fighting a lone cultist. Potions, whatever. Well, I just think that I would take a tactician. On the other hand, there's maybe the second Blade Dance. And now the Blade Dance is a bit stronger than before, yeah? Because first of all, 1000 cut is green, so even if it's drawn before apotheosis, it's still reasonable damage. And we have 2 after images. But I take the tactician. Especially with Secret Technique Plus. Upgrade right now, probably prepare, or maybe you can say acro. Probably acro over prepare actually. Yeah, probably acro over prepare. Because acro is also a better technique target in case we have no, if we have acro first then yeah, if we have apple first already and everything is green. Otherwise, usually we technique for apple. But sometimes you can see techniquing for acro. It's basically just +1 roll, and no matter to what we upgrade here, it's acro, prepare, never reflex. But +1 from acro is more reliable because we do have some, especially now that we have the tactician, like it's easier to line up with tactician. And we also have a bunch of things that we might not want to miss, so the prepare can discard maybe some powers that we want to play later. Like we draw to Valley Plan with some powers, with the prepare, then we discuss some powers, then Valley Plan is doing nothing. If we draw into the powers with the acro instead, then we play the Valley Plans turn after we play the other powers. Like both Apple and Technique Acro plays, yeah, but prepare upgrade also plays. I'm just saying that they are both like +1 cutscene upgrade. But I do think the aggro is slightly better for the early portion of the fight. In it now, with 2 after image, I don't care about the thing being in it. Especially when we are not even scaling with ships. If we need to play Blade Dances, then sure, after image upgrade becomes like a lot more important. At the moment, this is not out there. Could have recall as well, by the way. But without any rest relics already, I don't care about it. We have no block in hand. I would like some block. I don't want to draw Agony though. So let's just do this first. So we take some damage here, but it's fine. Oh, we don't take damage. Wait, who thought that we are taking damage, guys? Not me. Honestly, now with double up damage and like Substitution Reflex, I think we block the gem through execute just fine. Like even even more than one execute. So I don't see any reason to spend a lubrication potion on something like 1000 cups. We only have two discard activators though. Okay, 3 if you count the survivor. My point is that if you spend both the aggro and the prepare, then these things are not exactly super cool. But it's fine. Okay, not free right now. There was a funny line that we can maybe duplicate the Agony forever, but our deck doesn't have enough draw to support that in order to solve the gem that way, and also don't think that we need to. Let's just do this. If he buffs too quickly, then we do have a small problem, but I think we should be okay. Next turn is the debuff, so don't really need to block, but can still play leg sweep to guarantee weakness. The boot. Yeah, the boot cannot be stopped, guys. Where's scaling on the chair? Yeah, where is it? True, where is the scaling for the champ fight? The boot. We can split him right now. I don't want to. So let's not. Split 2 turns from now is fine. Because we know that he's not going to gain a huge amount of block. Weaken runs out. And Tower is also on a good number in that turn. Let's hold. Honestly, I don't want to draw the defense. We don't need the leg sweep, so maybe just hold double defense. So we split next turn. Yeah? He's buffing again. This guy actually buff strength, so blocking execute is a little bit more difficult, but maybe we can just kill him. Yeah, maybe we can just kill him because we have a huge turn this turn. And we can draw back into the Eviscerate and we can chain Echo with the Attrition Plus. Actually, we cannot because we need the echo to shuffle. So technique will not land, but we can still line up with survival, I guess. I think that's fine. Not too bad damage wise. Could be worse. This time we don't actually deal so much damage, so I don't expect us to do a ton this turn. So next turn we are vulnerable, we are not frail, he's still weakened, block fine, and then he's dying turn after. So the fight is probably fine. Okay, no prepared draw, but we do draw into Temptation Acro. Okay, prepared draw. So maybe we can actually do some stuff this turn then. Yeah, nice split. Killing next turn is good, so I probably just hold Predator Strike, and we are not weakened. He only has 28. Who's the trade? Positive, very unnecessary, and it's another power to draw into. Easy, thank you very much for the raid. Combo is okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. It's okay in this spot because defense pluses we don't mind playing. So it's only about the strike pluses, and even strike pluses can still be played on turn 1. Yeah, thank you for the good luck. Ectorun, yeah, it's an Ectorun. It was Astrolabe Ectoplasm Crown. And we had already had very good late game potential outside after we leave Act 1. So we just take the Ectoplasm to not die Act 2. And we took like no damage in Act 2, so maybe it was not so necessary. How bad is in case just don't see more card draw? Or we have wild plans already. You saw the champ fight. Like, do we need so much more than what we currently have? You already saw the champ fight. Like, is it so bad? No cheat cards? No, I picked Adrenaline over Red Form. End of Act 1. We did see a Red Form with the Wild Plan plus in the deck, in fact, with Apotheosis, and I picked Adrenaline over it. So far, not unhappy about the decision at all. I also see how well the Adrenaline plays compared to Red Form, what the Red Form would have been. But we already say that, we already know that yeah, if the Red Form picks ends up biting us later, it's going to be in Act 4. It's not going to be early on in the run. Yeah, through the trade, are we okay against the Awakened one? Because we will need to play the power to deal damage. If we don't play power to deal damage, we don't deal damage. So we need to play Wallet Plans, we need to play 1000 cards. We need to probably want to play after image because they are positive flow. The Awakened one gains 8 strength, it has 10 strength, 16 is 12, 48 block. 48 when weaken Wallet Plans, we can do it. And we also play the tools in the bit more difficult, but it is fine. Yeah, Awakened 1-5 is like fine. Yeah, we do kill it fairly fast. You can also see the champ fight. Even with our deck currently as is, we already can dish out like 100 damage per turn after we are set up. Time Eater, do we need tools against Time Eater or not? Not really. Against the hard also not exactly. If the tools draw make me draw Wild Plans one turn later, that's already very bad. And we still have emergency discard in our belt at the moment. I don't think I like these tools at all. But yeah, Doppelganger. Yeah, Doppelganger in this spot. In theory, it's like okay because you have several powers to draw into. So let's say you are like kind of safe on turn 1, and you just play Doppelganger and you draw into all your powers on turn 2. And then you are set up. After Apo is down, Doppelganger is a good card. Yeah, after Apo is down, Doppelganger is just a good card. It doesn't even need additional synergies. But again, turn 1 might not be a good draw because even strikes we might want to play with the Bag of Marbles and the Akabeko. For me, this is probably a skip. Yeah, for me, this screen is probably a skip. I don't see that we need this for later, and I don't see this playing very well either. Okay, that's a problem. Unless we take Cage. Unless we take Sozu. What about Sozu? Yeah, no, seriously, what about Sozu? Because normally for the Silent Philo Stone is free, yeah? Because you have like Malays, you have Perma Wick, you have Piercing Wheels. At the moment, we have 1 Piercing Wheel. We do not have more than that. And we are already end of Act 2. Our potions are very good for Act 4. And with the Ectoplasm, you cannot buy potions in the Act 4 shop anyway, so a bigger part of the Sozu's downside is already gone for the endgame. Cage is very good. Cage is fine. If I have a Game Boy in my deck already or a second Act 4, I would take this Cage. Because we are actually close enough to like pseudo infinite. Or even true infinite. At the moment, I think we are still too far away. And energy plays fully, as you can also see, especially like with the Predator and whatever. We take Sozu. Yeah, we take Sozu here. Because Preserve Insight also means that Act 3 elites, we probably don't need potions. And taking Sozu over Philo Stone Silent feels so weird, but here we are. We are forced into a shop, yeah, okay, very nice. At least only one shop. So we go here and we cry, yeah, but whatever, empty node. I think I won all fights. We don't have anything to speak for question marks. With 5 energy now by sometimes 6, especially with like Ecto Sozu, I definitely want to see more card draw. And with the current deck right now, second Echo is completely phenomenal. So Echo, Gamble, Backflip, the usual candidate. Even second prepare is fine. And a little bit more damage, maybe a footwork or second piercing will also very welcome. Do I have something to speak on question mark? Red mask? Yeah, okay, red mask. We can take the red mask for free. But I take the fight, yeah, I take the fight. I don't go to 2 question mark. We already have Apotheosis, so the sensory stone value also goes down by quite a bit. So let's start here. Darklings. 42 plus 13 or plus 6 each and kill this, so I should. No reason to take damage. Also, such is the children's shows currently? Yeah, this. Yeah, it's just this. Which is why I want maybe one more, so that we can actually use this to block and then use the second one to strength reset. After we strength reset and we have every power set up, the time meter is a complete... should be a complete walkover for the second half. Should be. Doesn't mean it will be, but it should be. I would say the cage can get strong very fast. It's just that we cannot actually manually remove from the shop, so we are fairly dependent on actually seeing the cards that can draw to the garbage in order for the cage to be really strong. On the other hand, the social energy plays immediately. If we can kill this turn, I would like to, and we probably can. And we definitely can. I mean, just ask, right? You ask and you will receive. That's very good. Definitely need more card draw though. Definitely need more. Like this hand, for example, you see we cannot even technique for any card draw because we have none in the draw pile. I mean, we are not taking damage, but that's a pretty sad state of affair right here. Just ask. Yeah, just ask. How many more waves will I take? Maybe at least one more. I don't know whether we'll take 2 more or not, but at least 1 more. Upgrade all cards, yes. 999 go. Oh my god, of course. So yeah, only one choice there, but that's clear. $94, $92, it's still fine. This is 11 to 79, that's still fine. You can kill this turn, I would like to, and we probably can. Yeah, definitely dead. The Space Demon. Oh, finally, guys. Finally. And Transformer card, yeah, that's fine. Just strike, yeah? It's just transform strike here. This is fine. Another power to set up, but now we actually have artifact strip for the the fumes. Oh my god, guys, the fumes. Okay, whatever. Wait, what's in this shop? End of grid. Acro on sale. I would buy this. So yeah, we miss out on like some pretty decent stuff, but again, we cannot do anything. So move on. I do not know where do I want to technique for Apo in this board yet, so I don't do it yet. And I think I'm techniquing for the Echo instead. Yeah, this is just way better, right? I'm techniquing for the Apo DLC. Is it dead turn 1 over? 30, 43, 47, 47. This is guy is dead. So I want to kill it turn 1. Without a defense in play, without weak chain, I mean it is weakened most likely, but and we are drawing 7. Hard to say. Yeah, can also put it to very low so the mood can always kill next turn. I can see Echo. Okay, that is quite bad actually. But like this, we can still kill with 2 attacks. And yeah, we have 7 cards. So now we can just block this hit and then next turn we kill. Only can play 1 attack, otherwise it dies. But that's fine, it goes to exactly 1 here. And next turn we kill it. Low on 2. Ocean Bell actually quite nice, but we only get act way. Okay, never mind guys, Ocean Bell completely useless. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, hang on a second guys, apparently we have a Sozu. Okay, whatever, move on. This we don't need, yeah, don't need poison for anything. Sucker Punch, we already have Weak Chain, Leg Sweep plus, and Neutralize plus. After that, poke. Okay, move on. Have 2 more elites, so surely they will give us something better and not freaking old coin, more bang or whatever crap like that. Yeah. Damage this turn, hopefully not. Can kill this one will be great. Maybe possible, but we'll see. Because of the specimen. The specimen got us, guys. Oh, we don't need the specimen, but oh, look where it go. Wait. Wait, this relic stat is too smart. Yeah, this relic stat is too smart. It identifies that this is not relevant poison, so it's still 0. Malay's card with 5 energy into the Time Eater. Yeah, interesting. Oh, the specimen fight, guys, finally. This is finally the time for it to shine. Oh, look where it go. Oh, finally, relevant poison applied 3. Relevant poison apply 11. Next one it dies of flowers on one, unfortunately. But the specimen like kind of screws over a little bit with the flower. It's fine, it's fine. Flower one, how bad can it be really? Yeah, how bad can it be really? Five energy now. I don't want the flag anymore. Setup is definitely not necessary, so we skip. Yeah, we skip. Yeah. Okay, we kill Nunchaku for this, so let's see what it is. Yeah, we kill Nunchaku for this, guys. we really blue kill Nunchaku for this. Yeah, interesting. That's slightly better than Nunchaku, some would say. I don't know if you would agree, but I would say that it's slightly better than Nunchaku. Slightly. Can go both ways, really. Yeah, can go both ways. Oh yeah, on energy would be good this turn. We don't have it, I wonder why. Is it stupid if I just attack Retromancer, 75 damage? 1000 Guts not in play yet, so next turn we probably still need to block even if I put all the damage here. It's like 75 plus another 24. So 99 plus another 6. We need to deal 40 something damage with no vulnerable, no 1000 cuts. Not exactly possible. So I would still need to kill the daggers. Yeah, I need to kill the daggers. Don't want to kill next turn, yeah, but I also don't want to take damage, you see. With Weatherplane not being in play yet, and my block is not guaranteed. If I can end the fight right now, I would just do that. But we can also rest with Rigo Pillow still. And we go here to resting Rigo Pillow last fire. It's possible. Yeah, next turn pretty troublesome, I would say. Next turn doesn't look that convenient. Maybe the specimen can do something, but take 0 here, yeah, at least. We're fine, we're fine. I mean, mostly fine, not always, but mostly fine. The specimen popping off right now. You see, you just look, just watch. Holy crap, the specimen. Okay, it doesn't actually do anything, but sure. The specimen has flower on 1 to line up with burner. No, it's actually true, because now we have a burner on 4 and then flowers on 2, so we have easy setup for Act 4. Turns out now this burner, even if I fail to kill daggers, next turn is fine. Next fight, still no need to set anything up. Killing right now is fine to have burner on 5 for the whole way fight. So can we kill? Most likely yes. Yeah, most likely yes. Yeah, definitely yes. The fish. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, at least we have the incense burner over the blue key incense burner. That's what I have to say. Imagine, yeah, just imagine we took the freaking Nunchaku in Act 2. And now in Act 3 we have what? The specimen, potion bell with Sozu, the fish with the ectoplasm, and the incense burner that needs to be blue key. Oh, that would be quite sad. We don't need the sneaky strike, yeah? Yeah, we don't need the sneaky strike, so I don't take it. And the others are pretty bad. So move on. Còn nó chắc okay, fair point, fair point. Nó chắc good though, it's true. Interesting hand. This is what I mean by maybe we have too many powers. Maybe. And then should we have MT8 infinite now? True. Maybe true. Next fight, burner setup doesn't really matter, but if possible, I want it on 4, and we can just take the elite first in case it's Nemesis. Should not be that difficult to set it on 4 with the help of the almighty specimen. Yeah, it should really not be that difficult. I just look at this. Yeah. Wait, it's on 3. Okay, whatever. No, nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. For whatever reason, I was thinking I want to kill this turn, but it's on turn after. Interesting. Yeah, wait unless you tell me with one skewer. I don't. So move on. With double up damage, we definitely don't need deadly poison as a secondary source of damage for the hard fight. So do we want to go here to try to fix a mistake, or do we just take the elite fight and then set up the burner for the freaking time meter instead? Because yeah, time meter is pretty annoying. And if we see Nemesis here, sometimes we don't have perfect control over the burner. Then again, no, this can also be transient. So we only need to set up the burner to a good number for the time meter fight. Probably 4. So then we have like 2-4 still. Yeah, we if possible, I would like to set this to like 2-4. Oh, can we kill it turn 1? If we can, would be great. Oh, you know, if we can kill this turn 1, would be quite amazing. And we already have like 75 damage in hand, yeah, so it's not even that far away. So how do I do this? Technique for reflex? Maybe? $55 damage. We are close. We are close. Yeah, definitely close. Need a tradition, no? Otherwise, I think we are out of energy. $24, 18, 42. 42 plus 13, 55. We are barely off. So we do need to draw into tradition right now. Oh, I mean, we can also just kill it next turn with the boot. That's fine too. One play is easy to play. Okay, it's fine, we have it. Yeah, we have it. So let's kill it. Double check. 30, 48, 48, 58, 58, and then we have enough hand space to play Blade Dance. That's 5 energy. Juzu bracelet. Oh, finally. Our Act 3 rating back keeps getting better. Okay, whatever. How good is PK? It is fine, right? PK is fine. Yeah, it helps a lot with Act 4 Elite as well. Helps with time eater, helps with honestly every fight. And we eventually have it green with apotheosis, good with peak, good with the secret technique. And we have relic plans. Take the PK. Playing here probably doable. Probably still take it out. Next time we are intangible, yeah. Maybe I dealt too much damage already, but I don't know. Because this fight is also slightly annoying sometimes. Before I take his super big hit, I will just get out of here and burner slightly mess up a time meter, but that's fine. Just use this next turn. Or 2 block. Or 1 block. But yeah, blocking this turn without killing it is not that easy. Oh, this guy's too strong, guys. How do I make it stop? This guy is too strong here. It's probably dead 2 turns from now, and maybe we can block it next turn still. Maybe. So 1 card here. We can play 5 more cards, which would be defense technique, deck sweep. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we have full block next turn it dies. We go to 2-4. I already have full block. So we just kill. Getting will another one. Don't mind this. We don't actually have dexterity for the dodge and roll. We don't have blur, we don't have calipers. We are never getting a deck spot in the shop, and only 1 more floor to potentially see a footwork. First cycle of the heart with the incense burner, usually we are fine, but if we lose a 50-50, then we need to potion to bail out, which is slightly annoying. But after we survive first cycle, after we are set up, I think we are set. So the only danger in the hard fight is that we are too slow without setup. But we have incense burn to buy us half of the first cycle. If we win the 50-50, we take 0 to the hard first cycle, and then the fight is probably over. Because yeah, after you play double after image and well plans and the fuse the strip artifact, we had 3 piercing wheels and the malaise to fully block 4 cycles of the heart, and then it dies to just PK eviscerate, and we can freely play cards with 2 after image. But yes, I would take another piercing wheel. Oh, definitely don't need to rest here. What's the upgrade? Second acro, repair, addition reflex, the fumes. Anasia, thank you very much for the raid. Alright, looping in the hard fight probably after image, but maybe there's an argument to loop the fume sometimes. Maybe there's an argument to even loop the well-lit plans. And thank you very much for the sub as well, Anasia, in 17 months. Is that so unavoided? Yeah, Blur. You're missing something. you are missing something right here. And yeah, so what do we do? What do we do here? Probably. Do I care about the films upgrade? That's the question I should ask. Do I care about the films upgrade in Act 4? Honestly, even in this fight, in the time meter fight, maybe it plays. I just for this fight alone, the Malay upgrade is probably better, but after we leave this fight, the Malay upgrade is fairly worthless. So I don't want to make it. Just Act 4, right? It's just Act 4. Yeah, we have a triple piercing wheel to strength reset after. If we strength reset successfully, the time meter fight is a complete joke. After we are set up. So let's just set up faster and upgrade the Act 4. Opening with big hit, time meter is doing his thing as always. Yeah, time meter is once again like completely gaming. What defense is here, please? Alright, so 3. At least for 3 is fine, and we can play the second fight is much easier than this, whatever that might be. We are taking a bit here, like not that much, but still quite a bit. It's like 13 or something, 12 or 13. Yeah, 13. Next time we have burner, so let's just take probably not the PK, but I can see Predator. If he doing the, we want to play 5 cards though. We don't want to play 5 cards, so it is really good to hold the Predator here. Because yeah, 1 0 0 2 0 0, but we don't want to waste Pisting Wheel. If we draw to Blade, then it's fine. But most of our deck is costing 1. So holding Predator deck makes 2 turns for now better, because maybe it's like doing vulnerable next turn, and then we don't have Predator and we cry 2 turns after, because draw down is still there. It does give us small risk though, but it's pretty small. Because they also draw +4 with the Acro, so the chance that we see 0 energy card also increases. Yeah, let's keep this. Okay. Humes. Do we care about the films being plus or not? Honestly, no. Yeah, honestly, no. So bottom decking both after images, yeah, but this turn is still fine. Now we just play the fight slow, like really slow. But it's still weaker than usual, and we have the overpower set up. Next turn can be annoying, it's still weakened though. And we are allowed to spend 1 wheel, probably honestly even 2. 6 cards next turn to block whatever crap this is doing is probably sufficient. So let's keep like Survivor, or maybe just Acro Secret Technique. I don't mind keeping Survivor that much. We can also play 6 cards this turn. I don't know why we would like to just suddenly give this guy strength for like no reason though. I mean, he will get strength next turn, I mean that maybe 2 turns from now. What do I keep here? Like, Echo Technique, then it's like only 2 cards, and you have only 4 more. Probably Survivor Technique, really. That's probably Survivor Technique. Maybe Survivor Echo. Yeah, Survivor Echo is better. Only 7 times 3, and we are allowed to play a whale. So I would. But now we can PK and go in next turn. So we play 4 cards and exactly reset the clock. Full blocking. Next turn we go in with like PK with all attacks. The boot. Oh, he's not attacking. Don't know whether Time Eater is smart or is stupid with this move, but we are fine with it. Yeah, I have no idea whether Time Eater is being smart or being stupid. So almost splitting already. So I need to hold a whale now. And second hold is probably, honestly, maybe even double whale. Double whale is fine. We use 1 to block next turn and then use another 1 to strength reset. And then everything is good. As a specimen, if it would be a run, I mean, probably yes. I play enough silent runs that at some point it's like the difference between being able to kill Awakened One with red forms and not. I remember there was a run on stream that it was quite good, like exactly with that scenario, that we have 2 or 3 red forms in the deck but no other ways to block. And then I just do Catalyst, transfer poison, Awaken One, and it killed that fight for me. It is stupid. Maybe it is, maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Because blocking this is fairly annoying, huh? So we are taking another hit. Not that big, but still slightly annoying. Yeah, 7 damage. Next turn we do 1 to split and then we hold the whale. Like this. It cannot be big hit, so next turn if yeah, we are intangible. We are free to hold this. Can even just hold Eviscerate and just attack next turn Eviscerate. Yeah, maybe that's better. Like just Eviscerate next turn after strength reset we will, and then we move on. Ow. I cannot kill it through the thing even with PK, right? So let's not try. Yeah, strength reset very important. When we hold it. It's drawn out again, yeah? This guy really knows how to piss you off. Like, that's the thing. He really knows how to piss you off. Even when the fight is mostly okay. I don't mind playing 5 more cards here, I guess. And just hold, like, prepare reflex for next turn. Or I can discard now and play Predator. Yeah, I can play prepare right now and play the Predator. Maybe that's better. The boot. freaking guy, man. I did not even want to talk about it because it was going to be very annoying if he's not doing the multi-hit this turn, but here he is. Debuff into big hit, so even after we strength reset and have everything set, we are still taking some small chip. That's so annoying, holy crap. Yes, we are taking some small... I would probably say that we are taking a little bit of a hit this turn. Maybe not though, but I can will this, I don't care about the bonus set for the next fight if we get the hell out here, because like we don't really scale so much more than this, and he's getting stronger. Yeah, so if we face another debuff into big hit, we will take damage. And the next fight is not nearly as annoying as this one. So let's just kill him whenever we can. So will survivor acro technique is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We play another card like neutralize all PK, can always be done. So let's do that. Don't want to redraw any of these really. Maybe the PK. But honestly, not even. So I can just say I can just see echoing right now. And survivor the reflex. Technique leg sweep. Okay, leg sweep play PK. I guess we don't take damage, but we don't exhaust slams, and now he has more strength. Okay, take one. Yeah, fine. Take your one HP. Take your 1 HP and be happy with it, man. Ow. We just killed it this turn, yeah, and flowers on like 5, so that's burn was on 5, so it's not even the worst thing. I think that wasn't dangerous at all, but it was as usual very annoying to play. And that's even with like Malay's will trick double after image, well played and whatnot. Holy crap, the fight is so late. Oh, I do need to be slightly careful in this fight, in the sense that you know what we need to be concerned about in this fight, right? That the specimen can mess up the burner. Absolutely need to make sure that does not happen. But I still think it's good to play the fumes. So you can do after image, double quill, strip artifact, play the fumes, and then maybe not. I do want to play predator, so maybe it's like after image, 1 will, fumes, predator, and that's our turn. Probably. Water Plant is here, so that's good. So now we go off. It's put 1 ship in the discard. Do I care? Not really. But yeah, now this fight is already under control. We just need to make sure that our burner is not screwed over by the specimen. That's just the only thing we need to care about here. Yeah, discard and tactician is not even so good, but I don't have full block this turn yet. So I want to kill like 6 turns from now. And yeah, the film is also minor, so it's not it is not that much damage. That's good. Okay, hold this. You can kill Donu this turn would be great. We probably can. Guy's dead. So now we want to kill this in the next time this thing goes to 4. So poison is like 10, 11, it's something like 80 damage the poison. So we can still play Blade Dance here, strip some plated armor. More PK, not necessary. Can also exhaust the piercing wheel now. Yeah, it's only doing like 12 times to performance. 4 more turns, yeah. So it's 0, and then on 1 it's 20 damage, on 2, on 3, on 4. So it's like 5 ticks, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 ticks. So 65 damage. We need to deal 18 more. This right can be played. We want to PK next turn, but I don't mind drawing a little bit more here. We PK now and then we next turn. I mean, we don't even need to have the PK damage because I can set it up immediately now so that it dies to poison. Back from Relics in the shield, yeah. Gremlin Horde White Mist statue and whatever, man. At least we know the Ornithopter cannot show up. Don't have to lock open sign. It's somewhere in the menu. Like there is a button somewhere in the menu to unlock everything. Like I think the lock only shows up when after you have unlocked everything, and the lock button is to lock everything back. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't unlock the thing for you. Honestly, without Incense Burner, this hard fight can be a pretty big issue. Because we don't have a super consistent way to block the first big hit. And if we have to play the fight from very low HP after first cycle, then we also have some issues there. Resting for 6 cannot be wood, right? Or can it? This upgrade is on. I don't actually want to upgrade fumes because the fume is just here to strip artifact for the piercing wheel. Our damage is actually 1000 cuts and PK, so upgrading the fumes might make spear and shield very annoying to set up burner against. But if it's so as one energy on this screen, yeah, like, don't ignore whatever energy cost if it's red is displaying. It can be whatever it wants to be. Yeah, resting of 6 is Definitely nonsense. What do I upgrade? Is it after image so that I can loop target or have a loop target on turn 1? Or is it like another card draw like prepare or yeah, prepare reflex? If I do upgrade, it's probably prepare over reflex. It's fine. Like upgrading prepare for 6. Yeah, upgrading prepare for 6 is fine. Malaise upgrade brick Apo secretary. We do not need to Apo. We do not need to Malaise for more than 2. If we even need to Malaise at all. First cycle is a hard card is. And we have 5 energy, sometimes 6. We do not need the Malaise against the Spear and Shield. Yeah, let's think about our potions. Like, loop target in the hard fight, what is it? Is it really after image or is it relic plants? I have a feeling it's actually relic plants. And if we are upgrading, if we are looping relic plants, then maybe you can say that after image upgrade is irrelevant. I'm just thinking about maybe even Tactician upgrade to work with the Gambler's Rule because you have 2 Acro plus. Because the setup phase we are consuming a lot of energy still. After image 1 energy each, 1000 cuts 2 energy, relic plants 1 more energy, Apotheosis 1 energy, the fumes 1 energy. And yeah, for 1-5 we can definitely discard Tactician even if we Acro and then maybe do some other stuff into it, like Adrenaline into it afterwards. Then we can still Gambler's Rule it away. Yeah, actually I like the Tactician upgrade more. Adrenaline Matter Energy upgrade. If you draw into Adrenaline, you are already somewhat okay, I would say. It's like almost the same regardless because we have Apotheosis. Yeah, it's just about if you draw into one thing but not the other, like what would you prefer? And I probably prefer the case where Gambler's Rule can give me energy with the Tactician. Because Adrenaline also draws 2 cards, so you are seeing more cards for the turn when you draw Adrenaline, you see. But Tactician we only see more cards if we brick with the Gambler's Rule. I do want to gain energy immediately with the Gambler's Rule then. Because we also see 6 or 7 more cards with this potion. Yeah, it's not worth Tactician. We have his turn. I just turn 2. Oh, turn 2 you say? Oh really? Turn 2? Oh, this will be good. Mana is on sale. Yeah, every shop we go into, there's something on sale. There's a first shop there was a whale on sale. Second shop there's an acro on sale, and now there's a Malaise on sale. I mean, I would like to buy all of them. Here I would like to buy Centennial Puzzle. Here I would also like to buy the toolbox. Here I would also like to buy the next spot. We cannot buy any of them, so let's move on. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, this hand is very annoying. Holy crap. So we break this hand and we roll the bad attack pattern. So we are losing a bit of HP here, yeah? Unless I spend a potion. Don't open the shop, relics remove from the pool, yes. Oh, that's really bad. That's actually really bad because you need this HP against the hard first cycle. Yeah, we actually need this HP against the hard first cycle. Or is it ever panic time? Because this fight after this turn is fine. It's only about this turn. Like after this turn we are fine. We have Incense Burner, double after image setup, and we have Relic Plans in play. Need to? Do we need to? Like we are not taking that much damage here. Yeah? We are taking a bit, but not that much. Because we are blocking like 1 and then we play 6 energy, you can play everything. So we block 9, block 17. We are taking 16 this turn. Okay, yeah, we are blocking 17, so we are taking 16. 50-50? Yeah. So here's the problem. is that if we perfect win rate, yeah, you always say that every single time somebody says something like that, I just die in the same run. That literally always happens, and here we have a big problem in the hard fight. If we take 17, right? If we take 16 right here. Devotion is worth more than 16? Is it? Is the new pot really worth more than 16? Because I see that the biggest threat in the hard fight right now is just we simply die first cycle. That we lose a 50-50. Second hit incense burner is a multi-hit. And then in the big hit, we don't have weakness, we die from 40 something. That's the problem I see right now. If I do a defend, I'm blocking another 12, so it's basically using the duplication potion as a block potion. That sounds incredibly stupid, but I don't know. Is it really so stupid? It's yeah, it's 10. It's 10. It's 10, not 12. I mean, we are not taking 16. We're only taking 15 because I will turn around. I play strike on the shield, turn around, and then we take 15. Yeah, 15, 45. 45 multi-hit is 15, big hit is weaken is 50. Yeah, they are definitely draw orders where we die in the hard fight with this. After losing this 50-50, that is. I mean, of course, if we win the 50-50 in the hard fight, we take 0 first cycle and then everything is good. Plain and simple, but winning a 50-50 on this stream? Really? In act forward this. But yeah, no way, right? Like we noob acro or something in the hard fight, and it's already more than this. That we get the Violet Plans in play, and then we hold a piercing wheel, that's already way more. Even can noob the piercing wheel or the leg sweep in the hard. It's way more than 15. Oh no, yeah, definitely if we use the noob it's on the defense. But I don't think we use a noob. And set up burner to 3, yeah, sure. Hello, Chu, think about the good luck. I need to have the incense burner, and imagine if this is a freaking nunchaku, how set are we right now? And we can play everything, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we block in total, yeah, 17. We turn around. If I turn around, we block 7 here and we do 6 more here. And we don't need to turn around for next turn because of Incense Burner. Turning around just good. It saves 1. Ow. Do need to be slightly concerned about the next turn as well, but there's not much we can do there. If we brick again, we need to game this through. But we have 3 piercing wheels in the deck, a secret technique, double acro plus, and adrenaline secret technique. So not very likely that we can brick. Possible though, but not very likely. Do need to play the defense here though, because I do want to hold the neutralize for next turn. So we just play defense on agony and hold the other agony and the neutralize. We still want to kill the spear first, or is that true? Is it actually even true that we want to kill the spear first when we have like a Malay and 3 piercing wheels in the deck? I guess it's true because this guy blocks against 1,000 cuts, so we can freely block this guy while not damaging him sometimes. But if we need to play cuts to actually block this, it dies 1,000 cuts sometimes, and then the burners mess up. And if burners mess up right now, we're in big trouble. Burns are not in, yeah, burns are whatever. We have Violet Flame plus, and we need 1 card to full block this guy, like basically forever. So we drawing into burns is fine, but it also means that we don't have as much control as when we want to kill him. Can I cover control already? Yeah, but so what? Like why does Akabeko matter? It's 8 damage. Why is 8 damage suddenly like the thing that decides our target in this fight now? Because I see the next time this guy blocked 99, you know, and then how do we kill him? That's pretty scary. It's pretty scary that we see no card draw this turn. And no block. Is it enough? We block quite a decent amount here. Like Piercing Will, Predator, Malaise here, Agony, and this to turn around. So we are blocking in total another 10. So we block 14. We block 14 is doing 30. 30, so it weakens to 22. We take another 8. 8 is still not enough to use a potion, but now the chance to die first cycle of the heart is like way up. Because this is what we draw apparently. Interesting. Well, just win 50-50, right? I mean, you can also just malaise the shield. If we malaise the shield, if we malaise the shield, do we gain one more block? It's going to be 29 instead of 30. So 29 instead of 30, weaken is still 4, so it's 21. So yes, we save 1 HP by malaising the shield. So I guess I do that. I save 1 HP here because I don't see that we need the malaise on the spear to do anything in this fight. And yeah, no reason to play strike, so we just play Predator here. And then use Agony here even. No, I can neutralize here first. If I neutralize here first, the Predator will get the boot damage. So let's do that. Not play Predator, yeah, and then what? You malaise this for 2, so you save another 1 HP, but now you lose 2 draws. So you really want to lose 2 draws when the fight is already like this and 1000 cards not in play. Because ideally we still want to finish this fight in like 3 turns. Finishing this fight in 9 turns is very dangerous because this guy dies to Fumes and the Specimen. Yeah, it's actually very dangerous to not deal damage here. Let's deal damage. Take 1 more to see 2 cards. It's a fair trade. So the line is neutralized here. Into Predator the spear, and then Agony the spear, and then Malaise to turn around. Oh no, maybe neutralize. Nah, neutralize here, wasting damage. We don't need a weakness here, but 2 weakness on this is also not playing that much. We need 3 weakness for it to be relevant. And we probably kill this pretty soon anyway. Yeah, let's neutralize here into Predator here then. Oh, we don't have 1000 cuts. Oh, we don't have 1000 cuts. Right. We don't have 1000 cuts. But yeah, with Flower setup, I definitely want to still draw with the Predator, right? Over saving 1. Doesn't make sense. We take 7 damage here, go to 38. Yeah, 38. Have to play with that. And this round was so freaking rude. So freaking rude. We have another welcoming, so I can discard this one. Because I don't know what I want to play here yet. Bottom decking 1000 cards is not ideal, but we can shuffle in Eviscerate at least. Maybe we can finish this fight in 2 turns. That would be the best case. So unfortunately, we still need to take the 2 burns and the burn strike next turn, but blocking that is no problem. We have Predator. We don't have Predator in play, but we have the Piercing Wheel plus Steel is weakened, and we have double damage. I mean, it's also dying to the 1000 cut, so it's not a huge issue. I think I want to hold Let's Flip Wheel, right? Next turn is only doing 12 times, so it's like going to be 3 times 4. If this guy attacks again, it's going to be for 15. So 7 is 10. It's only 22. So with this, we already almost have full block. Holding the Survivor opens up the outs with like Reflex Draw. That's fine. I guess Survivor is blocking only 1 less on the leg sweep because you can discard a burn. Yeah, actually, because this also deals 2 more damage this turn. Okay. Okay. That's very good. That's very good, because now we can kill this and next time we have double damage again, yeah? And that is also when we want to end the fight. So good thing that Survivor is help. And not the leg sweep. I mean, otherwise we would not take damage this turn, but setting up the burner would be difficult. Like, we would not take more damage in this fight, just burner potentially is messed up and then we are toast. So good thing that we are not toast. So we have double damage again with aggro in hand. It's going to die to poison and 1 more strike. So that's good enough. Okay, at least our burner is fine, but we lost a bit too much HP for my liking in this fight alone. Pantograph. Okay, not quite Pantograph, but we almost. That's good actually. That's actually very good. Yeah, one of the better mangoes I have seen because it decreases the chance we die first cycle by a decent amount. We don't have enough draw to support this concentrate even when it's green, and we only have 5 base energy. It breaks our draws early turns. I don't want it. The dodge and roll is green, but green doesn't matter. We don't have any dexterity at all. And every single multi-hit we say that we're piercing will. So is that better than the defense plus or not? Yeah, no. So we skip. Unless you want a glass knife to deal damage, but we don't need it. Okay, after damage on top. If we want to not take any bit of death damage this turn, we just do this after damage right away. Because I do see that we are playing like quite a lot of cards this turn with 6 energy and double echo plus. So we don't get to do our well-laid plans, but maybe it's not that necessary. Let's just do after damage. Like this hand right now, we are currently taking way too much user death. I don't want to spend 1 energy to play a defense afterwards. Okay, we have triple after damage. Cool. Station upgrade, yeah, by the way, that I made. Yeah, station upgrade right there. Okay, big question here. Is this a gameless Gluton? Because we have spent both of our acro plus, so we don't really have a lot of draw remaining in the deck. Right now I have 4 energy and a huge hand to gameless Glut. 1000 cuts we can come back to the 1000 cuts. We can block this hard fight for 4 cycles. So we just need to make sure that we don't die first cycle. And this is probably rule for 8. I do keep one piercing wheel though. Actually, because there's a melee to draw into in the second piercing wheel. No, I gamble for 09. Yeah, I gamble for 09 here. Yeah, I gamble for 09. No more overdraw to draw into. Okay, well advanced. We are probably good then. We are probably good. But we set up basically on turn 1. Yeah, we have played basically everything relevant. We have weak chain. We have piercing wheel to block the multi hit. Not can you shuffle? No. In this spot, no, so we will draw all statuses next turn with the Predator, but that's fine because we have the burner. All status, yeah, that's fine. We have the burner. There's no way to shuffle this turn, and I don't care too much about the shuffle anyway. So I can even malaise here to not hold the piercing wheel, and I can hold the secret technique instead, for example. That's pretty good, right? That's dead dance and then malaise for 2 and then hold leg sweep technique. If we win the 50-50, I think the fight is won. If we lose the 50-50, we go to pretty low where we don't die. We can never die here for cycle. The other lines also technically will prepare right now and then prepare play Eviscerate. If that is the case, we do shuffle next turn because we draw 7 cards and we only get 5 statuses. So we draw whatever cards left at the end, plus 5 statuses plus 1 new card, and then we shuffle. So we shuffle out all the statuses in that case. So we don't redraw into the burn and the wound. And we also deal a bunch of damage immediately. That's probably better actually. That's technique for the prepare right now. If we don't want to eviscerate, excellent. If not, whatever. And yeah, we definitely don't need to hold piercing wheel now, yeah. And then bed dance and then malaise for 2. And we hold survival next week. That's a strong turn one. So we shuffle out the strike as well, that's quite good. Okay, do we win 50-50 or not? Wait, what? Wait, what? Hello? Wait, whose stream is this? Wait, no, really, whose stream is this? How does this happen? But yeah, fight is probably good unless I make some big misplays right here, or I cannot sweep artifact second cycle. Just this turn alone probably wins the fight. Because it's the difference of like 3 energy and maybe 30 HP. So I can see exhaust the slime. We have positive block from after image, yeah, so we can do like a lot of things here. Survivor burn into acro. It's possible. Or I can survive whatever else. It doesn't matter. I do the points I do want to play acro this turn. So we need to hold the piercing wheels. We need to hold another one for the second cycle, but even then it's not that necessary. It's only 45 damage. So this can be discarded. Next time we don't need to block because my malaise for 2 already. Films is good. Films is a good draw this time. We can hold the 1000 cards. This guarantees weakness second cycle. So we can play it right away and then hold the leg sweep. The boot. After look what happened, yeah, I won the 50-50 and then Incense Burner line up with a hit that it actually blocks. Usually doesn't happen on this stream, that it's not like I'm like especially unlucky at or something, but it just happens coincidentally, whatever the word is, that whenever run is fairly difficult and have incense burner or whatever into the heart, I just lose the 50-50. Happens fairly often, so now it's like kind of a beam. This one is empty though, slightly unfortunate, but next time we can have a big turn. And we can block this fight easily 4 cycles, so it's fine. Okay, now we hold like leg sweep piercing will. Maybe the PK doesn't even do anything, but I don't really care too much. We deal enough damage with the 1000 cuts and whatever. Okay, make it first, that's fine. So I don't even need to play leg sweep then if the big hit is first, because the field will sweep the other layer next turn. And we have 3 stacks of RT image so we can freely play cards. That's really cool. Oh yeah, this fight basically is over. Can take 1 in here to deal 20, don't see why we would need to. Basically, yeah, after I see the burner lining up first cycle, I know the fight is good. Like you see, this the difference is at 30 HP, and now we can never have a risk because big hit we can easily block with this HP. Every single multi hit is blocked with piercing will, and it's already at half HP. I mean, I don't even need piercing will to block this turn, but I will still will. Shuffle our statuses again, and now we have my PK. I have one more whale in the deck, so I can still manage to not hold this one. And next cycle we have the burner anyway, okay. And damage or 3, yeah, 3. Pretty crazy, like how big of a difference the first cycle is, but honestly, with this draw, even if we took 30 first cycle, it's still fine. I do need to maybe play a little bit more carefully to not die to the single big hit, but otherwise we are still very ahead in the fight. This turn we max out by the way, yeah? Or at least close to that. Do not discard the Spitting Wheel. I mean, even if I do, I'm still fine, but it would be pretty inconvenient that way. Yeah, why not? Just kill it this turn. I mean, don't even need to play this, but I will. Okay, not bad. It's just literally just the speed shield fight made me a little bit worried. Otherwise, this run pretty comfortable from honestly from start to finish. Like first shot R4, you expect the run to be chill like all the way through. So it's just about speed shield draw order that was a little bit worried. But yeah, I mean, Apotheosis Act 1. Pretty relaxing run because suddenly you are killing at least left, right, center. You can press every fire and you are still ahead. You can even take like Omega Cringe Lost Relics and you are still fine. Yeah, slightly better than Hand of Greed. Yeah, so Hand of Greed Ectoplasm. No, like, think about the synergy. I must go 550, which is around average. And that's even with a gold relic, yeah. Normally, I would say actual after Act 1 is like 500 gold. No, normally you lose around 500 to the whole run. So this is slightly above that because of the fish, but not that much. Oh, Ectoplasm is still 100% win rate on Silent, by the way, in on this stream. I think sample size with this run is like 4 now, or maybe 5 on this profile. But yeah, Ectoplasm extremely overhated. It feels bad. And then that's why the hate is like kind of justified. But if you look at the power objectively, does this really hurt you like that much? Doran, thank you very much for the Prime on the 15th month. And yeah, let me see this. Good and bad, yeah, mainly just feels terrible, so it's like you have a feeling that it's killing you, but it's really not. And class screen boss automaton right before fire. Second shockwave, there's an exhume. The cube. It is probably corruption. Yeah, for me this screen is probably corruption. Because it's doing like two things that you really want to do. Number one is that exhausting all the skills right now, you don't have second wind or anything, yeah. So exhaust all the skills, you can play your cycle, your blood for blood, which is what you want to do anyway. And secondly, it gives you energy with it effectively infinite draw with the cube later. And Theater Pain right now doesn't even block for that much. The shockwave can be exhumed back, and the body slam definitely not over the other things. For me, it's only corruption versus shockwave. I don't care about the field open. But I would say in this screen, especially with the exhume, the corruption is slightly stronger. Yeah, I would just take the corruption. Wait, VM service, are you down to call right now, or do we do it later? Wait enough? Yeah, definitely. Then corruption first cycle against automaton, yeah. If you add corruption to the deck, you play it. Now it's good. Okay, I can rate you, and then we go. So yeah, the silent is done, but we are moving on to some slice and dice gameplay. Play the meta game, yeah, sure. The max HP and high beam? No. The precisely because you are worried about high beam that you play corruption on side. That's like you might think that you run out of block and whatever, you play corruption early, but the point of playing corruption early is that you actually can block whenever you draw into block. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, as always. And yeah, I'm doing a slice and dice co-op with VM service like right now. So if you are interested in slice and dice, then stick around. But yeah, I'll see you later for some Spire, probably tomorrow. Again. The better game.